How's it going, everyone? Coming back at you right in the middle of this quarantine, and since we have all the time in the world now, this is a video I've wanted to make for a long time. I finally have everything here. I've got nothing at the gunsmith. Everything is finally in one place at one time. Today, you're going to get to see my current AK collection as of April 2020. Let's get to it. Those of you that have been following along on Instagram, you've probably seen every single AK on this table. Those of you who found me on YouTube, there's probably going to be a bunch of stuff on this table that you've never seen before, but believe me, you're going to see a lot more of it as they start to pop up on the YouTube channel. This is an SLR 107 FR made out of Bulgaria that has been heavily pimped. This was a very big deal to me. This was an AK that I finally had put together when I acquired some sponsors doing my competitive shooting with AKs. JMac, M13, 11 mile, Saberworks, they all chipped in on this gun. It suppresses very well. It's kind of a do-all AK. The way M13 has named this thing, they call it the OSC-13. You can buy this directly from them, just like you see here, OSC standing for Optics, Competition, and Suppressor Ready. It can do it all. So that is Tiger Blood. Next up, I've got a pretty standard SLR 106F. Now, this current 106, I've got, I think, 3 of these things now. This one is totally unmolested as far as gunsmithing. It's still stock. It can be put back to stock. Right now, it's kind of been a test mule for some prototype products, and it just gets parts swapped on and off. Like right now, we have the K&S fully adjustable rear peep sight that we were prototyping on this gun for the boys over at K&S. Of course, it's got that big JMac comp on there. We are rocking a cheese grater. And shout out to my boy on Instagram that hooked me up, unregistered machine gun trigger finger, rocking a Polish Bakelite, and a really cool mag that 11 mile did. So this is a really just a bare bones SLR 106. In fact, this one shows up in one of my How to AK videos where I take a standard AK and I show you how to run and gun really well with it. So boom. This one holds a special place in my heart. This is another SLR 107 FR. These things don't come in the country much anymore, if at all, and they've become very rare. This one has a pretty sweet battlefield pickup paint job, and it's got the chipped up wood to match, and the mag's even been Cerakoted to finish it. This gun, if any of you have seen any of my How to AK videos, this one is heavily used for that because we don't run optics on it typically, and we're always trying out different muzzle brakes and stuff, but still a pretty standard AK, so I love to show you guys how to operate, if you will, the way I do anyway, on an AK, and this is always the test mule. It just handles so damn good. It's hard for me not to say that this is one of my favorite AKs. It is just freaking awesome. I love the way it looks. I love how light it is. Love those triangle stocks. You can't even get these things much anymore. They really hit a home run with these 107 FRs. It's a shame that they really don't come in anymore. But it's a shame that they really don't come in anymore because they are set up. They are optics ready. They've got the baddest side folder ever. Take AKM furniture. They've got those sexy 90-degree gas blocks, and I don't think we've ever gotten a better AK in this country. I really don't. Guys, no matter where you watch us, you have seen this rifle. This is Thanos. This is the SLR 106F that has been heavily pimped. This is my full-blown competition gun. You guys know I don't run ARs in competition. Not interested at all. Kind of busted on the scene with a gangster lean rocking AKs, and once I found out that they were really nice, reliable 5.56 AKs, these Bulgarian 106s, I started running these and never looked back. As far as competition goes, guys, absolutely love the 106. And this has been heavily pimped by M13 and JMac, Saberworks, 11 mile, RS Regulate. It's got it all. Pretty sexy looking too. It's a tack driver, super fast. I've already got like 2 videos on the YouTube channel of this rifle. We've even got all the other parts to make this thing fully plumb if we want. We're just trying up some different stuff. So this has been a lot of work getting this one put together. So that is Thanos, the Race 106. Since we're not doing this in any kind of a particular order, I'm going to show you my favorite AK that I owned now. That is the SBR Romanian Draco. Super amazing SBR. It's about an 11 1/4 inch barrel, which means you're getting full velocity out of 7.62. These make a absolutely stellar SBR. Very light, very handy. I absolutely love these things. Of course, it's had the 11-mile battlefield pickup treatment. I do have a couple of videos on YouTube, I believe, of this. It's always changing. The furniture constantly changes. Got that sweet Russian battlefield pickup waffle tanker mag. That's actually an aluminum mag. I think it fits the aesthetic of this thing. Got some nice trench art on the wood. Nasty little package. It's a suppressor host. Got a fully tunable gas system. Man, this was like 2 years in the making, and it is like the culmination of my being. It is peak aesthetic. I freaking love Dracos, and I finally have like the ultimate SBR. This is a Definitive Arms AKX9. This is a 9mm AK. This is a 9mm AK that predates anything that Kalashnikov USA did. This predates the NAC-9s that Sentry has been importing. This predates the PSA Scorpion mag-fed 9mm AKs. This was like the first really good, high-quality, reliable AK in 9mm that we ever saw in this country. And they didn't make very many of them. Got an awesome aluminum magwell. It's got bolt hold open, bolt release. High quality. Right now, this thing's always seeing different furniture too. In fact, I've got a video on my YouTube channel showing this thing after 5,000 rounds. It still looks brand new on the inside. It suppresses so freaking well. It's hard to find AKs that are good suppressor hosts, and this one suppresses so well. I haven't shot it yet with the hardwood stock and all the new blonde furniture, but I just thought it would look pretty freaking cool on this thing. So that's my 9mm AK. So happy I SBR'd this thing. Glad I got one back when they were available. This thing I wanted ever since I saw one for the first time. This is my Romanian RPK. This is an older import. I just uploaded a video on this thing a few weeks ago. Go check it out. Absolutely awesome, man. You can't beat the presence that an RPK has. In fact, Coleon Noir had a really good point he brought up in his video with his Meridian RPK. It's like when you have friends come to the house and they're into guns and you're like kind of showing off your cool stuff, how can you not pull the RPK out of the gun safe and go, check this out? I mean, this is like, anyone would want to pick this up and play with it. It just kind of, it's like the carry handle, the bipods, the way it looks when you got that big long Johnny in there and the proper stop. Super sick. This was back when Sentry was importing these things several years ago, and you still got real Romanian furniture on it. So cool. So glad I pulled the trigger on one of these. Optics ready to go. Nice G2 trigger, and she is a shooter too, man, let me tell you. This one I have an update coming. One of these days, it's coming soon. I know there's a few people in the comments that are always asking to see it, and that is my IWI Galil ACE in 5.56. But what makes this one so special, and I've got a full video on this, it has been modified to take standard Rock and Lock steel Galil mags. These things are set up from the factory to take AR mags. Not only that, we're rocking a standard Galil grip out of a parts kit, standard mag release, and a standard trigger guard. You have to have all that to make these mags work. And holy crap, Daniel at Halcyon Defense did an awesome job. He exposed those awesome body lines of the ACE that's completely obscured by all of that plastic. Absolute dream. Suppresses so nice. Tunable gas system. This was an expensive build. Okay, this one definitely took some cheddar, but I would do it all over again. This is absolutely one of the nicest guns that I own. God, so cool. This is actually my newest purchase. The other day I realized, man, I don't have like a standard AKM pattern AK. Everything I have is either like a 100 series side folder, heavily modified, it's an SBR, or it's some weird caliber. So I needed like a standard AKM, right? So I went out and bought one. This is a Definitive Arms. They call it the D47 63R. This is a Romanian 63 parts kit. Super clean. I mean, the laser engraving they do is awesome. The finish is awesome. I recently just uploaded a video of this thing with, it's going through like a transition right now. So we're trying to set it up for a suppressor. So we're testing that soon with some subsonic ammo. So right now that's why it's kind of got a few modern things on it. But typically it's rocking the dong and it's like totally bone stock. This thing has, this is the one that I've been playing with most lately. Yes, it is my newest gun, but this is really making me appreciate standard AKs again. Like standard furniture, 16-inch barrels, zero gunsmithing, the way Mikhail Kalashnikov intended these things to be. And holy crap, man, you cannot beat a standard 16-inch 7.62 AK. You just can't do it. So many accessories available for them, and God, they're just awesome, man. Stay tuned for a new subsonic video based on this gun right here. This is a Zastava M90 NP Yugo pattern AK that takes AR mags. Factory AR mag adapter, ready to go for optics. Anytime that you see these Yugo pattern 5.56 AKs, they're going to have the RPK bulged receivers. They're going to have thicker barrels. They're going to have chrome line barrels that the 7.62 versions don't have. This one actually has an 18-inch barrel with the brake and this super sweet tunable gas system that in and of itself is probably the coolest thing on this gun. It shoots so soft. It's got 3 different gas settings, like an adverse, a normal, and one that barely gives you enough gas. Oh my God, it shoots so soft. Something about this way this thing's set up, it's got Balkan war wood with some cool trench art. Someone told me that Kula, that's actually like a town in former Yugoslavia, so someone carved that in there. It's pretty sweet. The JMac adapter with the SIG stock, a nice beat up surplus M4 mag. Something about it just looks nasty. And it shoots really well. It's fun playing with the gas system. We're actually going to put a chemo device on this and suppress it and test that gas block in a future video to come. So that is the M90 NP. Very cool. I saved the best for last, and the reason I say that I saved best for last is this one is like the biggest clickbait AK that we own, because it's not even my AK. This is Rachel, my lovely lady's AK. I'm going to show it to you right now. This is an Arsenal SLR 106 that has had the full OSC 13 treatment. It's got the SaberWorks KOP. It's got the cut down barrel, the JMac brake, combo block, the Krebs, the ALG, everything. It even has the badass triangle folder that's painted to match, but right now she's running an M4 adapter. This thing's crazy, man. Like, just the way it's painted, anytime I post a picture of it or we'll take it to a match or anything, any of these badass AKs I bring, people don't care about. When this one's out there, everyone wants to come take a picture with it. Everyone's got 100 questions about it. The girls freaking love it. And this is important to me because it helped me get Rachel into shooting. Once she actually like enjoyed owning an AK, I mean, what girl wouldn't enjoy owning that? It's so sick. It's like a rose gold Cerakote with gun candy. It's pretty sweet. You got a full video on it. I love it, man. And people seem to dig it. So saved it for last because, man, it is straight up clickbait, and it's got the works. This is in 5.56. It's awesome. I've actually ran this at a match, and it did really well. It's just satisfying. Well, guys, I want to know down in the comments, did you see something in this video you might not have known that I even had before? For those of you that have seen everything here, let us know. Down in the comments, what is the coolest thing you just saw? What are you most interested in seeing an update video about? We got a lot of update videos coming. Some of this stuff, you just got to remind me to dust it off and go shoot it and film it. So let me know if you saw something that you want to learn more about. I will most definitely make more videos about it. Guys, feel free to give us a subscribe. If you just now found us, give us a like. Go give us a follow on Instagram and go find us on Facebook. We're kind of everywhere. On Instagram, we do post daily. So if you want a constant barrage of AK stuff just in your face during this epidemic, just right in your face, go check us out on Instagram. We post here every Saturday at 9 a.m. on YouTube. We're going to try to start doing 2 videos a week, but right now we're just going to infiltrate your Saturday mornings while you're sipping coffee. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you next time.
tell all the hunters to lay down their guns. Tell them that the tigers